Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Now I'm a little bit late with this. Usually I'm not late with news, but you know, I've had a lot going on. Busy time. Alright, so looks as though there is going to be a part 3 for the worldwide download celebration. Now what exactly a part 3 means, I do want to go over here. But we're going to be getting new stages added to the Kid Buu story event. Looks as though this is going to cover the final tournament in the original Dragon Ball manga, where Goku fights the reincarnation of Kid Buu, Uub, right here, right? By the way, Uub has made an appearance now in Dragon Ball Super, so we'll see if, you know, they decide to go down that route or whatever. I mean, they should, because Uub, I think Uub is a good concept for a character in that he's, like, a straight up earthling, but like the reincarnation of Kid Buu, so he's like, you know, ridiculous. Plus also, I guess, could we assume that he has god power as well? Because, right, Kid Buu, like, you know, they explain the Mor arc, blah, 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 but Kid Buu had god power from the Grand Supreme Kai, and then Kid Buu dies and is reincarnated as Uub, so like it's not a stretch that they could bring Uub back in Dragon Ball Super and he could have god power from Grand Supreme Kai. So I mean, that's definitely something that I don't know. I just got off track, right? But yeah, we're gonna be getting this new Uub. Now they released this info on the 22nd, right? So well, yesterday. Okay, I guess I'm not that late on it. But they showed off his leader skill, which tells us that he's gonna get an EZA, right? Because if we take a look at this Gogeta right here, this, of course, is the STR Gogeta base form that gets the EZA, and he's got the exact same type of leader skill. Like, we go through all these different characters, right? Let's go to, I think, no, he doesn't use the Kamehameha. I want to go to that SSR Goku. He's probably got Saiyan Warrior Race. I mean, I would assume so, right? Let me see. The Int SSR Goku does. Okay, there we go. And we can see he's, well, okay, he has a different leader. Well, all right, never mind, whatever. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, like, we could tell he's going to get his EZA, and then they announced it. There's going to be a new stage added to the Extreme Z area right here, to where we can EZA Uub. Now, what's interesting about this, right? So this is going to be another sort of celebration where there's 3 parts. They've started to do this now with the 5th year anniversary, and I mentioned before that this celebration very much has resembled the 5-year anniversary. Now, people were so hype about these 2 units, the Blue Vegito and Blue Gogeta, that I would say, as part 1 was unimpressive, people didn't really talk about it or realize it, right? But this is part 1 right here, right? Where is the content at? Go ahead and point out the content to me at any time. Go ahead. You know, we were able to get an SSR Zamasu, and then the SSR Broly and Kid Vegeta, just the same thing as, like, you know, the Int Hercule and then the base Goku, right? There's this little, I guess we did have this test right here, where, you know, like, we were able to, it's the, like, the Hercule tile breaking event. Like, that is something, but it's still just like a punching bag type thing, nothing too crazy. Skill orbs were added, and then that's it, basically. Like, you know, new boss rush, new Infinite Dragon Ball history, part 1 of the Worldwide Download Celebration had that as well. So, like, that's the thing. You know, people are quick to say that this celebration is the worst ever, but the 5-year anniversary was exactly the same thing. Now, obviously, after the 5-year anniversary is done, everyone, like, was sort of saying it was subpar, because the way they do this, it's stupid, right? Like, part 1 having almost nothing besides just the banners, and then, you know, they did part 2, which had the LR banner, which, of course, we're having in the Worldwide Download Celebration as well, right? Where part 2 has had the LR Vegeta top legendary summon banner, as well as a Majin Vegeta super attack revamp. You know, we got extra stages to awaken these guys, the EZA area. Again, very similar to the 5-year anniversary, right? It's almost exactly the same thing, where they add the stages, so we're able to awaken Zamasu, we're able to awaken Broly and Vegeta, and then we got the EZA area, right? And the top legendary summon banner, which had LR Rose, and then also had Broly, Chile, and Lemo, right? So it's like a carbon copy. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what part 3 was for the 5-year anniversary, right? Because a lot of people are kind of wondering, like, oh, are we finally going to get that Kid Buu unit? No, there's going to be no banner for part 3. Part 3, I don't think in any of these celebrations we're ever going to see, like, a part 3 banner. Like, that would be insane. Like, I don't know, maybe the 6-year anniversary, like, if they really wanted to try it. But, like, okay, I know a lot of people are really going towards GT right now, which, I mean, honestly, that just does make too much sense. I mean, I still really like the idea of UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta for 6-year anniversary. We have not gotten any leaks about the figures, though, for the 6-year anniversary yet. At this time last year, we already, like, so it was, like in September of 2019, we already knew that there was a Dokkan Blue Gogeta figure. This exact pose Gogeta, like, what, we didn't actually see the figure, but we knew that Gogeta Blue was a Dokkan 5-year anniversary figure. We knew that last August, I think, is when we actually found that out. This year, we don't know, right? I mean, I would think like an Omega Shenron and a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for 6th anniversary is very possible. And that, again, I think the other possibility is UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. But like, maybe during that, like they could give us like, Dokkan Fest, LRs, Gogeta and Omega. I don't like, so if they, what would be the top legendary summon banner? Like, could they do like a bunch of the Z fighters together, like after Goku gets taken out by Omega? I guess they could, right? Like, like Vegeta and Gohan and Trunks and Goten all together as an LR from the Shadow Dragon saga. I mean, that would be cool, right? I mean, they wouldn't be on a ton of categories, right? But I don't know. We would see, right? I have to figure that out. Maybe all of the Shadow Dragons together as an LR, I think would be a really good idea. And then they could do like a miniature, like, Shadow Dragon category. I mean, I don't know that they actually need to make the Shadow Dragons a category, but if they did that, like, the leader skill could be like Shadow Dragons, and it could be like 200%, right? And then, like Shadow Dragon Saga could be like 130% or something like that. That's the only thing. Like, it is a little bit goofy. Like, it's like the same thing with making like the Pride Troopers a category right now, while also like Universe 11 exists. Like, it's just so much overlap, right? But it is stuff they could possibly do. All right, so part 3 here, right? Pretty much all we had just like another campaign to get like stones and rewards and shit like that, right? Like, they easily could do something like that. Some missions. We had the EZA area. This was the first ever LR EZA. I said at the time that it seems as though Dokkan was really like, yo, look at this. LR EZA, what's up? Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? And people just didn't care. They're like, oh, what's the banner gonna be? Like, that's all people were wanting was the Broly and LR Merge Zamasu. Like a LR Full Power Broly and LR Merge Zamasu banner. Like, it's crazy, but I remember specifically at that time, because I just gotten back from a trip, and people were like, yeah, like, where's this LR, like, Merge Zamasu and stuff coming out? And it's like, man, they just dropped 3 LR banners with 4 LRs featured, and y'all want another banner? Okay. They did give us another Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. I guess they could do that here, but the only thing is, many of the characters from this tournament with Uub, they don't actually have cards yet, right? Like the Trunks from this World Tournament, Goten from this World Tournament, Vegeta from this World Tournament. Goku does have a card. Obviously, we've previously had an Uub card. Now we're going to get this one, right? If we take a look at Uub, Uub has not had a lot of love in this game, but then again, Uub has not had a lot of love in the series either, right? Yeah, okay, so this is really good, because this guy, I believe, is this guy V-Jump? I think he is. Hold on. And then this guy's got to get an EZA. This guy, I love this LR. This LR is really good. All right, so this guy, I think, is V-Jump, right? No, he's, okay. He's from the first World Tournament. Yeah, it's weird. A lot of the, like, the early World Tournaments, like, they didn't do a very good job, between Global and JP and stuff like that. Okay, so here's that. And then, of course, there's this one, which was also another World Tournament card. I remember I did this World Tournament on Global, the 11th World Tournament. When was this? Yeah, December of 2016. I started playing Dokkan in October of 2016. So, it's been 4 years. I remember standing in line with my Xenoverse 2 pre-order after just starting playing Dokkan. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to cancel it. I'm just going to play Dokkan instead. Turned out to be a good decision, I would say. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this guy was only available during that World Tournament. Maybe they'll eventually make him, like, obtainable or something like that again. But this is definitely something we needed, right? Was a new youth Uub right here. Will be good for, like, the Earthling category. What categories is he on? Revived Warrior World Tournament, Buu Saga, Youth, Bond of Master and Disciple, and Earthlings. Okay. That's good. Yeah, because, like, Youth, Earthlings, World Tournament, Revived Warrior. even another character for Bond of Master and Disciple. This is good. Like this is going to be a solid unit to have on a lot of these different teams. So I do like this a lot. Then of course, I don't know, like we might get, oh, there's 8 stages, so we'll probably get like 2 more stages, right? Maybe one to drop Uub, maybe one to drop his Awakening medals, and then of course we're going to get another one right here. So, you know, make sure you guys have these characters farmed up. What characters are they going to make you use for stage 3? I don't know. It'll probably be like Goku cards, right? Like, I'm sure that Angel Vegeta might be necessary. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku could be necessary. Maybe the Herculean Buu would be necessary in order to do stage 3. I feel like this EZA area, it's not that bad, but it's just a lot of characters that a lot of people probably haven't put resources into, right? You know, and of course, it's not the greatest for, like, free-to-play players, right? Because, like, if you're free-to-play, what are the chances you have Buu Piccolo, right? Or, you know, what, like, if you're global, you literally can't even have Babidi and Dabur, right? Or, like, I'm sure a lot of people still are not going to have 1,000 Day Goku. There's just, like, my account is about to hit 1,200 days. So, you know, I totally understand, like, the difficulties people are going to have for this EZA area, but you do have a lot of options, right? Like, if you would rainbow, like, these get, like, stage 2 is not bad. Like, if you rainbow these guys, or, like, at least give them, like, one path, like, bottom right path, I don't think stage 2 would be too tough. I mean, you're probably not going to want to put resources into, like, Great Saiyan Man right here. Yamo and Spopovich is kind of an interesting unit, but I don't know. So, let me know what you guys think. I don't expect a banner. One other thing I think we could see, maybe, we'll see, is I think they could do a raid. So they have done, wait, where do we want to go for this? Z Battle. They have done several of these, right? So this was during the download celebration last year, this Cell raid. The Omega Shenron, this was during the 4th anniversary. This was during the download celebration 2 years ago, and then this was just sort of like a special one to promote the Broly movie, right? Which is dead. This was turned into the AGL Broly EZA, right? So if we take a look at it, let me see, when did this come out? September 17th. Okay, so this was already out last year, but this is more of like a part 2 thing. But remember, there was a unit that EZA'd from it, this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So I would think it's very possible that, you know, we could get a Kid Buu raid EZA. And as far as what units would actually awaken or get an EZA, I would say the easiest ones to me that would make a lot of sense would be, like, it's just very common. A lot of people have predicted that these guys could get an EZA, would be these two. Because for some reason, Dokkan doesn't like to give EZAs to big-time units during these, like, celebrations, right? Like Dokkan Fest. So, like, I don't think Kid Buu would get his EZA. But these two potentially could, right? This guy getting an EZA would obviously be great for the new LR Vegeta as well. Just another good Majin Buu Saga base Goku to toss into the mix on, like, you know, Pure Saiyan's Buu Saga final trump card, although Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta isn't on there, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? And then, of course, this guy, another buff for Desperate Struggle, Worthy Rivals, Vegeta family, would be beautiful. So I would love if these two would get an EZA from, like, a Kid Buu raid. I think that would make a ton of sense. Then, of course, we had the Omega Shenron EZA for the 4th anniversary. The 4th anniversary, by the way, is still my pick for best anniversary. People, I remember during when it was on Global, people were saying that the 4th anniversary had no content, and it's like, it's just insane. Like, the 4th anniversary has the most content of any anniversary ever, or any celebration ever, for sure. The 4th anniversary was definitely the best celebration in Dokkan history. I would say that's without a doubt. And then finally here, we have this Jiren EZA. Now, the Jiren EZA, they've never brought back, despite the fact that they've updated this guy. So, I mean, you know, if it's 6th-year anniversary, I could see them, you know, re-bringing this back. But a lot of the other, like, raids have had EZA characters, whereas this one did not, right? This doesn't have an EZA or anything like that. So, let me know what you guys think. But I think a Kid Buu raid EZA would make a lot of sense. Hopefully they do that, right? Because, you know, just an extra thing to grind could be good, but I guess it is possible that all we get is, like, you know, 2 new stages here, one to grind up Uub, one to grind up his medals, and then, like, the new stage for the EZA area. But if that's the end of the celebration, it was subpar, but I would probably say it's not as bad as people think it was. When it's completely done, I'm going to do a video probably comparing it to some of the other big celebrations. Again, I would say the 4th anniversary is definitely the best celebration in Dokkan history. As far as just, like, combining everything. Free rewards, content, characters. The 4th anniversary had, like, 1 million old units awaken, which to me just is so much bonus points for that, right? Whereas, like, the 5th anniversary didn't really have that, so. Let me know what you guys think of Uub coming. Probably tonight or tomorrow, I would say. and I'll catch y'all then.